Before we continue on to some gaming topics, I actually want to talk a little bit about this this video that Ludwig made, where he's talking about Twitch being better than YouTube, because there's a couple of things here that I want to point out that I personally don't agree with. And I had a discussion with this with Akalon in the podcast, but I wanted to do a highlight video, where I talk specifically about this. So let's go.
How's it going all? Welcome back to Mogul Mail, and this video is probably going to get me fired by Susan. Now, I talk all the time about how Twitch is melting, destroying, imploding from the inside. Every single employee is literally on fire and their bones are melting. But today we have to be real with ourselves and talk about the platform that is, I would argue, 3 to 5 years behind Twitch in terms of straight up technology, features, perks, things like that. YouTube gaming.
In terms of straight up technology, you guys know the bitrate at which we are streaming this live stream? 6,000 kbps or 6 megabits. That's the technology that Twitch can handle. 1080p, 60 FPS at 6K. That is, yeah. In case you guys are wondering, the bitrate at which I stream on YouTube is 25,000 kbps. So I only stream on YouTube on a higher, like more than 3 times, actually more than 4 times the bitrate that I stream on Twitch. Because Twitch has servers that are coupled together with fucking duct tape. Twitch is currently limiting the resolution that they stream at in South Korea because apparently there's too many people watching live streams there. And so, no, it's not the bitrate, it's the resolution. So they're like, from now on, we're only doing 720p in South Korea. And it's like, wow. Those are some bold words for someone who made a tweet earlier this year saying the New Year's resolution is 4K or some bullshit like that. So from a pure technological streaming standpoint, Twitch is already failing when it comes to that. Now, he's talking about other features, like website features and shit like that. But I just wanted to point out that, like, you neglected to talk about the actual resolution that we get to stream at on Twitch, which is pathetic. On YouTube, you can stream at 4K. No problem. You can stream at 1440p. No problem. You could stream at ridiculous high bit rates. YouTube will take it. No problem. As a matter of fact, when I was experimenting with the AMD encoder, I actually had a couple of times I had the wrong one, the wrong setting in there, which caused me to stream to YouTube at 80 megabits per second. Now, YouTube didn't like that very much, but YouTube didn't complain much either. It would just, like, every now and then the stream would stall a little bit because, like, hey, man, this is a bit much. But it still fucking worked. So it's like, I'm sorry, but from a pure technological standpoint, if there's a platform that's 5 years behind, in terms at least of, like, resolution, bitrate, all of these things, that platform's Twitch.
Is it YouTube Live? YouTube... People who stream on YouTube.com. You guys get the idea. I was inspired to make this video because I saw a tweet from a creator that I like a lot, 39Daff, who said, does anyone know what improvements YouTube has made on their streaming side in the past 2 years? Now, I replied to that with a few things that they've added, but it got me thinking, what are the differences between YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming? Now, if we start off, Twitch streaming, you have your following page, you know, all the creators that you follow, kind of like your subscription box on YouTube back in the day, which
So if you go to YouTube and you go to subscriptions, this shows you the people that you are following. If some of them, if any of those happen to be live, it'll show those as well.
Which, as you all probably know, doesn't really exist anymore. It's not really how you are served or
I understand the point that he's trying to make, but to say it doesn't really exist anymore is a bit much. It exists. Most people don't use it. That's the point he's trying to make, which is a fair point.
find videos. And then there is the Browse tab, which shows you a directory of every single game that people are playing, sorted by high to low, or if you want, you can sort by what is recommended to you. Twitch's version of creating their own algorithm. I watch a lot of Stans and Northern Lion, so they're serving me Dome Keeper. That's what Twitch has going on, which is a decent.
Now, I fundamentally don't like the directory. I expressed as much yesterday because the directory is basically just always going to serve you the people who are the highest. Like, look at this. The person on top of the directory, 688 viewers. The person immediately below them also gets decent viewership, 436. The third person, 50 viewers. Do you see the, actually you guys can't even see, but yeah, this one has 688. Do you see the effect of the directory? This is the effect of the directory, is that the two people on top, they take everything. Usually it's not just the two people on top. It depends on how popular it is. But basically in a directory, this first row sucks up all the viewership. Everybody below them gets fucking nothing. You get nothing. That's what you get. And that is why I have a fundamental problem with the way that the directory works, right? Like right now, we're in the just chatting directory, streaming to 75 people. Let's look at the just chatting directory on Twitch right now. Maybe we shouldn't. Might be a bold move. Oops, that was the wrong one. Might be a bold move, but top person, 15,000, 10,000, 6,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. Okay, so the first two rows are doing okay, kind of. But like, look at the difference from here to here. Like, it's not even comparable. And then you start scrolling down. So it's like, what do you think the directory is doing for anyone that is here at this level? Fucking nothing. Zero. Worthless. These people might as well not even be fucking listed in the directory because it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody is scrolling this far down on Twitch. Literally nobody is doing that. It just straight up does not happen. Of course, dude, that's what everybody has it sorted by, Tredian. Like, everybody has it sorted by. Like, what do you want? Recommended for you? Like, what are we going to get? Oh, Akalon is here. Huh? But it's like, most of the time, you are not getting discovered from this. Most of the time, this is what you're looking at. I mean, let's look at Ludwig's. Boom. Viewers high and low. This is what everybody has. Everybody has it sorted like this.
Way to find streams. YouTube's version of the directory, a little bit weirder. There's this one live page that you can subscribe to, and it has like some things like, okay, the Dr. Disrespect is live.
Okay, I'm not going to try to defend the YouTube live page. The YouTube live page is a piece of shit. It's pretty bad. Like, let me see what it shows on mine. Limitless music, a bunch of Portuguese bullshit, shit that I would never watch, more shit that I would never watch. It ain't great. All right? Look at this. What is this? Horror stories in Hindi with fucking Spider-Man having sex with female creeper. Wait, is that supposed to be She-Hulk? That's his point. YouTube is shit for live streaming users. It's like, listen, the point is, if you implement a directory here, what you get is the same Kingmaker system that you have on Twitch. That's it. That is exactly what you get. Nothing changes.
Lo-Fi Girls live, but I don't really care about NBC News. I don't want to watch a trial thing. Then they have an actual directory that's called Gaming.
Yep.
But it's only live streams in the directory. So I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to go to YouTube Live or if you're supposed to go to YouTube Gaming. But this seems promising. This is very similar to the browse feature on Twitch. You can browse through directories. The only problem is when you browse through the biggest directories like Grand Theft Auto, even though I have it sorted for my region right now, the top stream is a Japanese streamer. Okay, what about FIFA? Top stream, my region, a Spanish-speaking streamer.
Bro, who the fuck watches FIFA? Let's just be real here. Who the fuck watches FIFA?
All right, Minecraft. Okay. Looks like an English-speaking streamer. Let's take a look. What the... It is just a series of videos that are just on repeat that parents play for their children so that they don't have to hire a babysitter for a few hours. No shame to the parents, but it's not something that I care to watch. And it's weird that when I'm trying to go to Minecraft category, that is the top thing they have. So that where I find myself going most of the time to look at streams and what I want to watch is this website called playboard.co.
And there you go. Look at this. What is this website showing? 29,000 people watching, 27,000 people watching, 20,000 people watching, 20,000, 17,000. It's another fucking kingmaker. Why is it that every system that people apparently want, because I hear this complaint from a lot of people, why is it that everybody wants another? Do you not understand that this is actually bad for content creators? Like, no joke, this is legitimately terrible for content creators. Systems like this is the reason why if somebody starts streaming on Twitch right now for the first time, they're never going to get anywhere. Ever. This is not like an opinion. This is a statement of fact. If you just straight up try to make it on Twitch exclusively, you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting anything done. You need to get to YouTube or to TikTok or Twitter or Instagram or whatever the fuck, and you need to establish a fan base there because they have discovery algorithms, and then you can stream on YouTube. You can try redirecting people from these other social media platforms back to Twitch. Why should we care if some bumfuck starts streaming? Simple. Because that is the only way to get new blood on the platform. Or is it just like, no, I just want to watch the same content creators forever? You never want to discover a new content creator, like ever? Like how does this work? There's no discovery. There's no discovery whatsoever. Imagine that the bumfuck might be the most entertaining streamer that ever existed. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. Could be the funniest person alive. Could have the best commentary coupled together with the best skills. Could be fucking Superman. Dude could literally be able to fly. Nobody would give a fuck. Because there's no discovery. And discovery is extremely important for up and coming content creators. It's just that simple. And this is the problem, because as you can see here, this playboard thing that Ludwig is talking about, it's just another kingmaker system. It's just another directory that works exactly like
that
Twitch.
Shows you every single stream, and you can
sort shit by number of viewers, and that's that.
Sort by country or worldwide, and it sorts it by viewership. Even though it's not the people I follow, and it includes a lot of people I don't follow, it's cool to see that Overwatch League is still happening and pretty big. You know, that Dr. Disrespect is live, that the U.S. Championship is happening right now, and they have Hans Niemann playing in it. Like, that's cool, and I would not have known that had I not used this third-party website. So that should just be built into YouTube. I think everybody understands that innately, but it isn't. The way it probably should work is twofold. You need the Twitch aspect, the way where you can browse and find your subscription boxes and find the people you want to watch. But then you also need a modern way, like the TikTok live stream way, where you're just given live streams.
I don't even want to talk about this one. You're just given live streams. Bro, people have no attention span whatsoever. It's like, I want to find something interesting to watch. No, just give me something. Just like shoot a live stream at me. That's how it works on TikTok. You just browse live streams like you would browse regular TikTok. Here's what he wants. Let me show you what he wants. Where's the shorts thing? Oh, here it is.
Have you ever won a game?
Yeah.
What's
Not
that?
in duo first person though.
Jesus, this
Do
is
you know who I am?
This is fucking.
She was watching a scary movie called
Stop. I think it's because I actually increased the volume a little bit too much.
It, and her dog sitting next to her was locked in until they got to the part where Pennywise was counting to 3.
Like, you see, it's like, this is what he wants. He just wants to scroll through and get served live streams.
This is the 10.
Nah,
This
screw
is it.
Canada.
First of all, this
And hold on, wait.
And it's like, bro, this ain't it. Like, I don't want this.
Like, I think YouTube should add a way where if you're scrolling through shorts, a YouTube
There it
live
is.
stream appears. And that's maybe a way you can find a new live streamer. But you also still need a way to find the streamers you do like. And I think part of the problem and part of the reason why it's kind of hard to find these live streamers, well, is that there's no page to say.
So here's my counter argument to this whole thing. Ludwig over here is complaining about, oh, people can't find streamers. People can't do this. People can't do that. Meanwhile, when I live streamed Wild Hearts on YouTube, I had over 2,000 concurrents on the first stream. And I think it came around to 1,500 on the second one. People are finding my streams just fine. They're finding the streams just fine. If I put a stream up, people will find it. Actually, interestingly enough, people will find my streams easier on YouTube than they find them on Twitch. So it's like, the thing about this, and this is why Ludwig is extremely biased, is like, look, Ludwig is a big content creator. Like, he's going to have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people watching him, period. He's just going to have thousands of people watching him no matter what he does, because he's a huge content creator. So if there's a system like that, like another kingmaker system, he's going to be one of the kings at the top. Him, Saikuno, whoever else, like who's the other one? Valkyrie, like all of these other people that came over from Twitch and stream on YouTube, and they have massive fan bases. If there is a kingmaker like directory system, just like the Twitch one, they're going to be the ones sitting pretty at the top. They're going to be the ones getting the most discoverability. And people like me, we're going to be the ones sitting at the bottom, and there's not going to be anybody fucking watching. It's just that simple. That's just the way that it goes. So whenever you have a content creator that is of this size advocating for a kingmaker system on YouTube, it's not really surprising, is it? And the fact of the matter is, like I said, I can reach much higher viewerships on YouTube than I ever will on Twitch, where people don't even get the fucking notification that I'm live streaming. They have to rely on Discord just to know that I am live, because YouTube doesn't even send out notifications at all. Like, you think, not YouTube, Twitch. Twitch doesn't even send out notifications at all. Like, you think YouTube is bad at sending notifications? Holy fucking shit, bro. Twitch sets a new low when it comes to sending out notifications, right?
And wait for them. Like, for example, I'm going to go live in 7 minutes. Probably be a bit late, but I'm going to go live. And so there's this page that people can go chat in that 2,000 people are waiting for to see me when I go live. And I like watching Saikuno a lot. That doesn't exist. There's no way for me to wait for his next stream because he hasn't scheduled it yet. So I just have to wait for that to show up. Then I can be in the waiting room. As opposed to Twitch, where there are people who are really, really desperate waiting for streamers to go live, that if you go to Mizkif's stream, he hasn't streamed in a long time, there's 2,600 people here waiting for him, which is more than what I have on YouTube, and my stream starts in 5 minutes. Now, Mizkif's a bigger streamer.
There's a YouTube live page. YouTube also has the feature to go live at any minute. Like, for instance, here's mine. At any minute, you can just go live, and that page is right here. You can just come over to this page, and there's a chat right here. And you can chat. So the feature that he's talking about, already there. It's already there. It already exists. This is the part that I find. He's like, how come there's no waiting page? It's right here. It's literally right here. It's not usually visible to us? What do you mean? You just type. Wait, it doesn't show up if you do it like this? Do you have to type page? What the fuck? I figured it would show up. It used to show up in the channel. Hi there. It used to show up somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. Oh, they removed it. Okay, then I don't know. But it still exists. You can find it if you just Google it. It's weird that it's not there, but it's always existed. I've never seen that page. Look, it's always been there since YouTube has had live streams, as far as I'm aware. But yeah.
I mean, probably why. But also, there's just no bed. There's no hub. There's no place to go. And I find that to be a problem. So another issue, another thing that YouTube lacks. What else? Well, let's talk about the stream itself. All right, this is Dr. Disrespect stream. I find there to be a few problems. I've talked about this 100 times, but I gotta run it one more time. The way the chat flows, I find to be much more difficult to read. Now, it's not as bad in Dr. Disrespect's chat because he's in a member-only chat, so there's not as many people talking. But I still don't like reading it as much. There's also no real features outside.
The reason he's complaining about it is because what ends up happening on YouTube is there is a much bigger turnover rate of people that are watching your stream. So as opposed to like on this stream, if you're watching chat, you'll see Gadoni, you'll see Mircia, you'll see Ketnet, you'll see Tummy Giggles, you'll see Q come in every now and then, Tredian. You'll see the people that are talking. These are some people that have been in the live stream since the beginning. On YouTube, there's a much bigger turnover rate. So this is something that I talked about in the podcast yesterday as well, where like, for instance, during this stream is currently going on 2 hours, and I'm going to be streaming for at least like another 40 minutes or so. So let's say it's a 3-hour stream. During this 3-hour stream, we've had an average of about 60 people watching. And I will imagine that there's going to be about 300 unique viewers, give or take, throughout the duration of the live stream. On YouTube, that same live stream will probably have 3,000 unique viewers, which means there's a lot of more people coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. And that's why the chat experience is not as good. That's why it works.
Of just the stream itself. Like, yeah, you can clip it, but the clips are kind of iffy because it links directly to the VOD. So
yeah, I'll give him that. I don't like the way the YouTube clips work. I think it's kind of dumb. I think it should just make like a separate video, very much the same way that Twitch does, and then link back to the main video. The way that it works is it just kind of links you to the main video to a specific portion. It's weird. It's fucking weird the way that it works with clipping on YouTube. Twitch is much better, and those clips can be used for discoverability, which is something that YouTube is also not doing. So, yeah.
It's privated or blocked, then the clip dies immediately. There's no way to download clips without downloading the entirety of the VOD. It doesn't make that much sense altogether. Now let's talk about the positives. What has Twitch added? What are the things that they've changed? Well, they've added a few things. They've added in the past year or so things like redirects, hosting, but it's kind of dog shit. The way you have to do it is you click this button, you hit add, and then you have to find the person you want to host. So let's say I want to host Dr. Disrespect, type his name in here, and then, oh, there he is.
Yeah, I never used this feature. It's not very good.
Redirect privileges needed. Ask Dr. Disrespect to add you to the...
Yeah, just ask Dr. Disrespect. Just slide into his DMs.
Live redirect. Now, I understand the concern that Twitch has, the problem they have that YouTube does not want to have, of hate raids, of people raiding streamers that don't want to be raided. But when the toggle is automatically turned off and everyone has to turn it on individually for every single creator who would possibly raid them in the future, it makes it impossible to uplift a smaller streamer, to raid their stream, or
It's important to mention this is a little bit disingenuous because it brings about the idea that hosting a streamer, rating a streamer is a much bigger deal than it actually is. It's not. Okay? Like, I rate people. I don't necessarily expect my audience to become part of that person's audience. I rate people because, hopefully they get a little boost in the directory. And that's the biggest help that a rate can give you, is to boost you in the directory. A temporary boost in the directory, which then might accrue more people due to the simple fact that you're higher in the directory. But like, besides that, there's almost no benefits whatsoever to rating somebody, because most of the people don't stick around. They leave, they go watch something else. It's very rare that people will actually stick around after a raid. So rating other people is not as big of a deal as Ludwig is making it out to be.
Support a friend. That's how a lot of the ecosystems work on Twitch. You think of a group like OTK. Everybody hosts everybody after their streams. And that's how they have, 1.5x to 2x viewership on all their events, because they all funnel it into one place. You have to set that up on YouTube. It's a whole infrastructure that you have to work through. Doesn't make any damn sense. Now, they do have gifting. They added that recently. Fair enough. That's a good thing. Another way to monetize, I suppose. Can't be mad at that. But that's about all the good features. The next feature they added is a Q&A feature. So I can be like, do you think I will be live on time? And it'll start a Q&A, and it'll ask everybody in this chat that question.
That's a poll.
But I don't know. It seems more gimmicky than solving the fundamental issues with YouTube live streaming that I think everybody has. Okay, why is everybody spamming no? Why is everybody... Okay, put a user in timeout. Not to mention, one of my least favorite issues...
Dude just got timed out for saying no.
There are no ways to look at chat logs on YouTube. There's no way.
This is a problem,
You
yeah.
cannot see the messages that people typed in the past. Once they've typed it, it disappears completely, which makes moderating YouTube live streams incredibly hard. And I know YouTube has somewhat given up on moderating chats or comment sections, I should say. You ever look at the comment section of any big YouTube channel, it's filled with crypto scams and repeated comments from accounts with boobies on it. But it's even worse with the live streaming aspect, where it matters. It actually matters if that is moderated.
This is fair.
And they're working on some things that I think are kind of cool. Like, for example, nowadays, they split it up where I can see uploads on my channel, I can see past live streams, and I can see upcoming live streams. But the upcoming live stream section should probably just be always there, that people can always click on. And then when I go live, it happens to turn on. I think that makes more sense than scheduling, which I don't know if anyone else struggles with, but I'm very bad at keeping up with. And oh my God, I have 3 minutes left. In the past live streams, I don't know. Am I meant to now make all of my live streams public instead of unlisted and then they appear here? It's a confusing thing. And the confusion means that everyone uses different solutions, and different solutions means that viewers don't know what they are supposed to expect from different channels.
Yep.
That's all to say that
this is definitely a problem that YouTube does have. And that is the fact that live streams get mixed in with VODs, and that is a significant problem for some channels, which is why a lot of people like stream and then hide the streams. Like, I actually hid my stream that I did yesterday because I'm probably not going to be streaming Asterigos anymore, because it's just a lot of people don't really want to watch it. So the algorithm's going to kick me in the teeth, and I'm not willing to take that chance. I'm enjoying the game a lot, but, it is what it is. And so it's like a lot of people, they just don't take the chance. They just live stream, and then they hide the VOD.
YouTube live streaming is pretty far behind. Now, this is not going to be a giant plug for truffle.vip that fixes everything. Although it does fix a lot of the problems I brought up. I more so want YouTube to fix their own shit, right? Like, the goal of Truffle is not just to do the job for YouTube. It is to add on, not just to YouTube, but to Twitch and any live streaming platform for things that they might never think of adding, that creators and viewers alike would enjoy. Not just fixing the things that YouTube should have fixed 5 years ago. Anyway, boys, I hope you enjoyed that.
Like I said, the biggest thing about this is that I don't think that a directory is the solution that we actually want for YouTube. Because, again, what a directory is going to do is it's going to push people like me that are smaller content creators to the bottom of the barrel, and it's going to push people like Ludwig that are bigger content creators to the top of the barrel and fuck everybody else. And I don't think that's the right way to do it. I want people to be given a fair shake at actually, you know, achieving success in a platform. And the way that Twitch does it is fucking terrible.
Maybe it rights the wrongs in the past where I talked.
But then what is your solution? Do nothing? No. Continue to improve the discovery algorithm, because that is essentially what YouTube is doing. They continue to work on the discovery algorithm that makes streams more discoverable. The solution can't be put a directory on YouTube and fuck small content creators. Like, is that your solution, Blutus? It's just like, hey, yeah, fuck small. I don't care. You even said, why the fuck should I care if some dumb fuck starts streaming? Exactly. Why should you care? You shouldn't. Nobody should, apparently. It only matters for the people that are at the top. And the small content creators can go suck a dick. And that is the problem. And it's like, that is the reason why YouTube straight up hasn't implemented the directory. Like, do you think that implementing Twitch's directory is hard? It's not. It's easy. They specifically said, like YouTube's leadership specifically said, we don't want to implement a directory system that only benefits the people at the top. And that is one of the few things where I'm like, holy shit, they get it. Oh my God. Like, I was amazed when I saw somebody on YouTube say that. I was like, I can't believe that somebody actually said this. Because like most people, they don't care. They're like, no, give me a directory, give me a kingmaker, and fuck the small guy. Because at the end of the day, that is the way that a majority of viewers look at things. They look at the most popular stream. That's the stream I'm going to watch. Boom. They go to the directory. Who's the most popular one? This is the one to watch. It's just that simple.
So doom and gloom about how Twitch is going to explode in front of our very eyes. And I figured I would make this. And please, again, don't fire me, Susan. Even though I'm going to TwitchCon this weekend, I'll promise to wear a YouTube gaming hoodie. All right, see you later. Goodbye. Subscribe if you want. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.
But it is an interesting video from Ludwig. I will link
How's it going?
and you guys can go check it out. But again, I disagree with a lot of the stuff that he says. Simply because, again, I don't think a directory is the way to go about this.